So first we will discuss about what is meant by ERP. Okay, ERP is a thing we are calling as enterprise resource planning. That means a information system that integrating all the departments of an organization into single software that runs on one database that we are calling as ERP. So what is meant by ERP? Okay, in any enterprise, if you want to improve the resources, what are the resources? There is men, materials, okay, money, okay. So you need to utilize all these resources for better planning to get the better output. Okay, that is called, we are calling as an ERP tools. So if you see in the 90s or 80s or something, there is no tools, that is nothing available. Okay, there is nothing, not much computerized and everything. So everybody is having their own softwares. Okay, they have own softwares running in own department or something. Okay, you don't have interaction with the one department to another department. Okay, that means we have a different departments is there, finance department is there, HR department is there, okay, like department is there, like different type of departments is there which is not sharing their information to others. That means if you see, the HR department is running a payroll software for the payroll information, whereas finance department is running a FI related things, but by using the different type of tools like a tally, bings or something. Okay, so they don't have these two departments does not have any interaction with one each other. Okay, so the HR department has to, you see, all the payrolls information, they have to give all the data to the finance department. They have to enter manually in their own softwares, and they need to release the what are the salaries or the employees or something. Okay, so if this is happening, it is taking so much of time again to re-entering into their system. Due to the re-entering, it may maybe human mistakes will be there. Okay, low data integration, assurance will be there, and so many things will be there. Okay, it is a manual process. And second thing, we don't have interaction with one functional module to another functional module. So in 90s, they have introduced a tools called ERP systems. ERP systems which will integrate both the department to run on one database, so that they can share all the information to one system to another system.
Okay.
Okay.
So like HR can see how much inventory the company has, and they can see how many employees we have.
See, that depends, because see, they have an interaction with one department to another. See, if you see in any enterprise, the employee information is same in all the information, right?
Okay. Yes.
So you see, you are making a one table which contain employee details. So these details can be used by the HR department as well as finance department. Okay, and second thing, in the sales, once the shipment happens, okay, it should come to the billing.
Billing, yes.
Once the material has been shipmented to the customer, then the billing should be happens. If the billing happens, the data should be coming to the financial accounts. So if you see, in any modules, they have the interaction with both some different modules. That depends upon the business. Okay. Hello.
Okay, I'm here. I'm listening. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the last part one more time? Like, each and every department and modules are interacting with each other. Like the payroll department and the HR department has the
Yes.
tables that they can maintain their employees, and the billing department is with that department when the product is shipped out. That's when they get the billing. So they are all like internally connected with one software with one database. Is that the one,
See,
right?
the thing is, see, if you have different softwares which is running their own databases is there, okay?
Okay.
I have a HR payroll software is there. I am using some other database or the database based upon the customer. I am using that one. This is a individual system. I am using a financial software. It may be Tally or Wings or any software which is running their own database. Okay. See, I have a employee details in the enterprise. If you see, it is same in throughout the enterprise. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Uh, so in HR department also contains employee departments, employee 123 or customer and employee name is Satish. Okay, and the same details should be available in the employee your finance database also. Same
Okay.
details. Why? Because the same details is available. So, but these two are the different individual softwares which cannot be used, right? If it is a single software, you can use the same database, okay? You can use the same table, right?
Okay.
Okay. The main purpose of the ERP tools is which will share one database for one organization, okay, for all the departments.
Okay,
Okay.
so they can run different software programs, but the database is going to be the common for that
Yeah,
organization.
common for all the departments, all the function modules,
Okay.
so that they can share the data. Okay. And second thing, for every function module to function module, they have an interconnectivity is there. Okay. Like the shipment is happened, then only the billing should be completed. Okay.
Okay.
Before the shipment, the material management will come, whether the goods is available or not. If the goods are not available, it should come from the warehouse. Okay,
Okay.
like they have a one module to one module, there is a interconnectivity will be there. Okay,
Okay.
so that's why they are introduced to tools called ERP tools. Okay, so without ERP also there are all the softwares is there, accounting softwares, payroll, sales, invoices, inventory control, all the softwares which is available without ERP also. Okay, and then so the main without ERP, what it is happening, each department of them can have their own database, even their own platform. In the worst case, each system has no interface with each other, so the data from one system can be used another. The data should flow from the business process to does not others does not flow, it must be re-entered to the other system. So due to all these things, the additional unnecessary business process, it leads the possibility of mistakes of data entry process, which cause lower data integrity assurance. Okay, these are some of the things will be there without ERP system.
Okay.
Okay, the advantages, it is totally integrated system. Okay, it is able to share all the data across the various department. Okay, improved efficiency, better tracking, lower cost, all the advantages will be there. Okay, so what is the main thing of the ERP tools here? Integration is the main key role for the for ERP tools. Okay, and then in ERP tools, they have a different types of tools as coming. Different vendors has invented ERP tools like SAP, JD Edwards, BAN. Okay, people, different types of ERP tools has been invented. In all these ERP tools, SAP is one of the leading ERP provider.
Okay.
Okay. So what is meant by SAP means System Applications Products and Data Processing. We are calling it SAP means. Okay. So in the late 90s or 94s, some engineers from IBM, they have created this software. Okay. So in SAP, we have all the modules is there based upon their requirement. Okay. Like the function modules like sales and distribution, material management, financial controlling, okay, and costing, like different functional modules is there based upon their requirement. That is calling as a functional modules. Okay,
Okay.
and another module is called a uh, basis. Okay, which will install the system, installations, backups, user creations. All these things is taken care by the basis people. Okay, another module is there called a soft ABAP programming language. Okay, it's a fourth generation programming language. If you want to create anything in the system, you need to use the ABAP language. Okay,
Okay.
that is the coding language. And last module is called business intelligence or business warehousing. That we are calling as a techno-functional module. Okay,
Okay.
so the thing is, ERP systems we are calling as a OLTP systems. That means online transactional processing system. If you do any transaction, the transaction is available in that system. Okay, based upon the business requirement. Suppose your enterprise is having a functionality like suppose if you go for a banking sector, if you do some credit or debits, if you do any transaction, the transaction is available in the your OLTP system. Okay, so at the end of, so this systems is only meant for the transactioning the data into the system. Okay, but this system is not meant for the analytical purpose. Okay, so that's why they have created another system called a data warehousing systems, which is called as a your uh, business warehousing or any data warehousing tools. So this data warehousing is meant for to get the data from all the online transactional processing systems or any other systems to load the data into in this system for analytical purpose. You need to analyze the data based upon the transactions. That is called a online analytical processing systems. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. So, on the online purchase or online transactions, when any company is doing their analyzation, what kind of analytics they're doing that to improve their productivity? What do you call that one? Like,
See,
what I'm trying to understand, like, when you, okay, I'm buying some clothes from jeans from online clothing shop, and then so many thousands of people are buying. Now, how? I mean, and they're what they will be analyzing, like the inventory or the whole thing, like how much product we
see,
have.
yeah, the thing is everything should be analyzed. See, how much the stock has been closed, how much the stock is available, how much the sales is happens yesterday. Okay, why the sales is decreased yesterday. They have to analyze everything.
I see.
It's not like one thing. See, if you go for a one shop, okay, any food market or something, you need to analyze the food materials what is available. Okay, after 1 week, the material will be spoiled or something. You need to analyze the stock how much is available. Yesterday how much
Expiration
the
date
sales
and
is, yeah, expiry date is there, the manufacturing date will be there. Okay, suppose if the goods is not available, you need to pick the data from the warehouse.
okay.
Okay, see, how do you know whether yesterday how much the sales is happens? Okay, why these customers are not buying these goods? Then they will do buy one get one offer. Okay,
I see.
so they need to check everything, including stocks, including sales, how to improve the sales. Based upon this report only, they can analyze the data.
Okay. And you mentioned the coding part on few seconds earlier. That what language was it again? That the
ABAP,
coding. Okay.
ABAP, we are calling ABAP,
Okay.
Advanced Business Application Programming Language. It is a fourth generation programming language which is developed by SAP. Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to do anything, okay, based upon this ABAP language, they are creating the tools they are given to you.
Okay.
Okay. So if they are created an application, okay, in the backend you need to create a code. Based upon the code only, you need to create an application. The SAP has created an application they had given to you. Okay.
Okay.
Based upon your requirement, you need to use that one. That's it.
I see.
Okay. So in here all the modules that is available, what is meant by overview, data modeling, extraction, data manipulation, open hub, all these functionalities that is available. Okay, so these are some of the index that is available. So what any BW activities that need to be done by a BW consultant. See, in any data warehousing systems or BW systems, we have three modules system. One is the modeling, extraction, and reporting. Modeling means you need to create a model. In that model, you have to extract the data from any source systems, and you need to load the data in that model. Once the data is available in that model, you can create a report based upon the requirement. Okay. So if you see, model the BW system using different schema methods and extract the data from heterogeneous source systems, and you have to apply a business logics to store the data, and you need to create a report and analyze the data based upon the reports. Okay, so and again you have a scheduling and monitoring loading activities also will be there. Okay, so these are the main things that will be done by the your BW consultants. So in any data warehousing tools, the three modules: modeling, extraction, and report. Okay,
Now, what is it plan versus actual? I mean, for example,
plan means, see, uh, you have assumption the next quarter sales maybe 1 crore or something.
okay, it's like a forecast. This is what I'm expecting.
Yeah, the
Okay.
forecast and current results. So you have expected the results of 1 crore, okay, and how much you have achieved it or not.
Okay.
Okay, because you need to forecast, you need to plan the things. Okay, see, if I want to I have to increase the sales of 1 crore. What are the measures I need to take? How many materials I require? Okay, how much the price need to be increased? Okay, like you need to see all the things. You have a daily reports, monthly reports, weekly reports. Okay, how much the sales is happens? Suppose last week the sales has been reduced by 10%. Why? If you want to increase the sales of the 10% next week, what you need to do it? Okay, what are the materials mostly the people are buying? Okay, what are the materials not available in the stock now? Okay, how to get the materials from the stock? So all the things you need to analyzing data. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so I have given some of the PPT called a purpose. It is a separate system for a transactional processing system. Okay, So we are calling this system as a all analytical processing system for analytical purpose. Okay, it supports the data to load any SAP systems or non-SAP systems as well. Okay, and these reports are efficiently and quickly. Okay, it contains a large amount of historical data. Okay, and this OLAP enables multi-dimensional analysis for various business. Okay, so there is some of the purpose they had given. Okay, and I have given some of the comparison of OLTP systems and BW systems. Okay, and so this is the main architecture of a BW system. Okay, so this
Okay.
is called a modeling. Okay, by using different extraction methodologies. There is SAP R3 or any SAP systems or non-SAP systems. You are loading the data in this BW system. Once the data is available, you can create a uh, you can create a report in the base. Okay, so these are the reporting tools, whether it's a BEX or web-based BEX. These are some of the reporting tools. Okay, so you are modeling, extraction, and report. Once the data is available, then you can create a report, any type of reporting tools.
Got it.
Okay, this is a basic architecture of your BW system. Okay, and then so I have to give you some of the terminology of what is meant by info. It's a modeling concept. Info providers, info queues, ODSS, info objects. These are some of the terminologies how you are using in a BW. Okay, and then this is a three-tier architecture. Okay, so from any source systems, the data by using different methods, you are loading the data into in your in BW system. The system we are calling as the ETL system. Extraction, you are extracting the data, and transformation based upon the business rules and loading the data into in this system. Once the data is available by using any BEX reporting tools or any other third-party reporting tools, you can create the reports. Okay.
Now,
So this
those
is
reporting tools are given by the company, like which they prefer to use, either Excel or other third-party
see,
reporting tools. Right?
yeah, that depends upon the client requirement.
Client
Okay.
requirement.
Yeah, and this reporting tools, whether it is connectivity, proper connectivity with your SAP or not, also they need to check. Okay.
Okay.
SAP has given some of the reporting tools, and SAP has acquired business objects. Now you can directly do the reporting in business objects as well. As part of this, if they want any third-party tool, this third-party tool, it is compatible with your SAP systems or not. That they need to check. Okay. Okay, and how we need to load the data. Okay, there is a different types of source systems is there. You need to, by using a data source, you need to map what are the fields you require to loading the data. Okay, so by using different targets, you are loading the data. Once the data is available, there should be a mapping. Business tools will be there. Suppose in the source system, there may be 100 fields is there, but your reporting requirement, there may be 50 fields is there. Only 50 fields you are loading the data into your BW system. All these things will be there. Okay, and then these are the targets that physically contains the data. Okay, and then there is some designing concepts will be there. Okay, the designing concepts will be there. Okay, and then how you can design the ODS designing. Okay, then what are the types of extraction methodologies, full delta initialization, how you are loading the data into this extraction methodology and loading the data into your BW system. Okay, and then how the loading sequence will be there, how you can see the loading sequence. Okay, then as part of this, the scheduling and monitoring activities will be there. So this will be done by the production support consultants. See, at the end of the market, all the data which is available in OLTP system, we are loading into the OLAP system. Okay,
Okay.
so if anything is happens, this while loading the data, okay, if something has been failed, something should be is not available. The production support consultants have to monitor the loads and they have to rectify the issues. Okay, so this will be done by the production support consultants. Okay, and how the process change will be there, how we are loading the automation. Okay, and then how you can do the data manipulation. Okay, suppose there is so many business rules will be there, data manipulation will be there. Suppose you need to see different formulas will be there. Suppose I have a price and quantity will be there, revenue is not available, but in the reporting end user is asking for the revenue. You need to create a formula to generate about the revenue. So there is so many business rules and data manipulations will be there based upon the user requirement. Okay, how the system landscape will be there. Okay, how you are loading from one system to another system. Okay, so what is meant by business content will be there. Okay, so see, SAP has given a content called a business content. It is ready-made available object. See, if you go for any other banking sector, so if you want to open account, what are the fields will be available? Maybe the account number, name, address, phone number. These are all the fields that is available for every bank. But maybe one bank contains maybe 12-digit account number, maybe another bank contains maybe 10-digit account number. That's it. But all the information is same. So SAP has created a content for every sector base. He has given all the objects. If your requirement is matching with the objects, then directly you can install the object. There is no need to create from the scratch to creating a fields, tables, reports and everything. Okay, all the ready-made objects is available. So just install the objects and you can load the data and you can use that objects.
I see.
Okay. So, so why BW has been popular? This is also one of the reason SAP BW has been popular based upon the other business, other data warehousing tools. Okay.
So,
And
what is that info cubes? I mean, in your slides, I'm saying, is that
so InfoCubes is a designing concept. Okay, how to load the data into. See, you need to. I told to model, right? So we have different types of models is there, right?
yeah,
Okay.
model system? Yes.
So InfoCube is nothing but one of the model. Okay, based upon this model only, you are creating a reports.
I see.
See, I need to analyze the data for particular customer, particular material, particular time, particular region, what is the sales. Okay, so I am analyzing in a different dimensions for particular customer, particular material, particular region, particular time. So the info cube is a concept called a for doing multi-dimensional. I am loading, so they have a different table that is connecting with these things, okay, for analytical purpose. So that we can discuss in the later stages.
Sure.
Okay, what is meant with schema concepts? So what is meant by info cube? What type of schemas is there? How the SAP schema is available? Where the schema is inherited? Okay, what is meant by fact table? What is meant by dimensional table? These are all the things we can discuss in the next classes. Okay, so then the open hub services is how you need to load from your BW system to other systems. Okay, that is called open hub services. Then you can they have performance tuning concepts is there to improve the performance. Okay, and then there is a reports. If you want to report, BW designing tool is there, and the display the report is there. Okay,
Okay.
this is the report to creation to design. Based upon the design, the data will be available in this report. Okay, this is the view of the report. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like these things will be there. How you can design the report, what are fields you require, what are the functionalities that is available, whether you can do the filter, restriction key figure, formulas, conditions. There are so many things will be there. How you can do the things, how you can view the reports. Okay, so
Sure.
these are the things is there. Okay, so once every class, okay, I will send you each and every screenshots for you for your
Study.
for study or create the system also. 24/7 system will be there. Okay. So you have a system login will be there. 24/7 support will be there.
Okay.
Okay. So in that server only I will show you each and everything. Maybe system is not running maybe, but mostly you have the system is there. Okay, maybe sometimes the downtime will be there. You will get a system access will be there 24/7. So I will show you each and everything in the system. Okay,
Okay.
once I will tell you each and everything in the system, I will send you the screenshots, documentation, each and everything I will send you. Okay, then once completion of this one, we will discuss about how the production support issues will be there. Okay,
Yes.
if it is a development activities, what are the development activities will be there. Okay, we will discuss that one. Okay, and then first we will discuss about BA 7.0. Okay, we have different versions is there, and we will discuss one flow about BA 3.5, which is the oldest version, and we will discuss about 7.3 about the features also. What are the features is available in 7.3. Okay, so mostly this is all the things are navigation skills is there. You need to study, you need to do the practice.
Got it.
Okay, so if you have any questions, you just tell me.
So what about the whole like the course structure, and what will be the timing and how do we proceed about
The course structure will be so everything. So we already maybe Naveen will send you the content also.
it? Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I got that.
first we'll discuss about the modeling, okay, then extraction and reporting. So each and everything I will show you in the system. Structure data. Okay, each and everything I will show you in the system. I will send you the each and every screenshots to you for your practice purpose. Okay, for if it is a reporting, all the reports will be there. Okay, how you need to creating a report. Okay, so each and every things will be available. Okay, okay, so we will discuss in each and everything in the system. Before the class we will discuss about other objects and everything in the system. Then we can discuss each and everything in the system. First
And
mod. Okay,
what about the coding part of the um, coding
coding
part?
part we are not doing coding part.
Okay.
That depends upon the requirement. We are the coding is required. Okay,
I see.
it's not compulsory the coding part will be there. That depends upon the requirement. The coding is there. Okay, but I will show you some of the how to where the coding will be there. For the coding, the ABAPers will be there. ABAP programming consultants will be there. They are doing. But I will show you the small type of coding how you can do where the codings will be there and everything.
Okay.
Okay, and the timings. What is your flexible timings?
Flexible time is like right now, evening time in Central Time, like 7:30 or 7 o'clock evening time is flexible time for me. I can be like, if you are, someday running late, I can be like, 1 hour delayed from the time we started today, or half an hour delayed if you need to. That's fine with me.
No issues. What are the flexible timings you just send to the Naveen? He will
Okay.
contact me. Okay. So then we can
Sure, sure.
sit and we can discuss on the thing. Because as for the technical part, these are the things will be there. Okay. Each and everything we'll discussing in the system. I will send you all the documentation. We'll discuss once completion of the course. We'll discuss about what is meant production support issues, what is the real-time issues will be there. Okay, so each and everything in the documentation I will send you. Okay, these are
Sure.
all the things will be there. Okay, but the
Okay.
most things is you need to sit and you can do the practice. You need to study the documentation.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
any other questions? Is that answer?
Um, no, when the interview session comes, like if they ask certain questions, I mean, like every company is different. I know they have their own requirement, and of course, I mean, I'll be talking to Naveen about it, like how to pass the interview and all that. So I think that's it. I mean, for now, yeah, I'll maybe try to talk to him, and maybe we can get started soon. Hopefully this week or next month, one of these days.
Okay, okay, no issues. Okay, you just check with Naveen and let me know the things. Okay,
Sure will. I sure will.
okay, okay. Bye, Acha.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm ending the session. Bye.